Have you ever walked past a weird, green, wrinkly-looking squash at the grocery store and thought, what even is that? Well, that little guy might just be your new secret weapon for better health. Today, we're diving into one of the most underrated superfoods in the produce aisle, chayote squash, and the powerful juice you can make from it. What if I told you this humble vegetable could help balance blood sugar, reduce inflammation, support your heart, and even help with weight loss, all without breaking the bank or needing a nutrition degree? Sounds too good to be true? Stick with me. In this video, we'll break down 9 science-backed benefits of chayote juice that could make a real difference in your life. We'll also share an easy recipe you can make at home. And don't miss the questions sprinkled throughout, because learning about your health should spark curiosity, not just be a lecture. Ready to unlock a natural way to support your body? Let's get into it. What is chayote? So first things first, what is chayote? Chayote, pronounced chayote, is a pear-shaped pale green squash originally from Mexico. Though it's technically a fruit, it's cooked and eaten like a veggie. Think of it as zucchini's quiet cousin. It has a crisp, refreshing texture when raw, and a mellow zucchini-like flavor when cooked. But here's the real kicker, the entire plant is edible. Yep, the fruit, skin, leaves, seeds, and even roots are fair game. But why should you care? Because chayote isn't just versatile, it's packed with nutrients that support multiple systems in your body. Let's dive into the 9 impressive benefits of chayote juice, starting with one that affects over 500 million people worldwide. Benefit 1. Blood sugar control. Can one juice help manage diabetes naturally? It might sound unbelievable, but chayote juice could become a game changer for people trying to manage their blood sugar levels. Let's break it down. Chayote squash is extremely low in carbohydrates, only about 6 grams per cup, making it a smart choice for anyone on a low glycemic or diabetic-friendly diet. But here's where it gets really powerful. It contains both soluble and insoluble fiber, 2 types of fiber that work in different but complementary ways to support blood sugar regulation. Soluble fiber forms a gel-like substance in your gut that slows down digestion and the absorption of sugar. That means fewer blood sugar spikes after meals. Think of it like putting a slow release cap on the sugar entering your system. Meanwhile, insoluble fiber supports gut health and has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, which is your body's ability to use insulin efficiently. When insulin sensitivity goes up, blood sugar tends to go down. But chayote's power doesn't stop at fiber. This squash also contains bioactive plant compounds, including flavonoids and thiol compounds, which early studies have shown may help reduce the activity of enzymes that spike blood sugar, support healthy pancreas function, improve glucose metabolism at the cellular level. And here's a bonus, chayote is hydrating, thanks to its high water content, and hydration is crucial for kidney and blood sugar balance. So no, chayote juice won't cure diabetes overnight. But when added to a balanced diet, it could support your body's natural ability to maintain healthier glucose levels over time. Would you consider replacing your sugary morning drink with something that actually supports your blood sugar? Benefit 2. Kidney support. Can a simple vegetable drink actually support your kidneys? You might be surprised to learn that the answer is yes. And chayote juice is quietly becoming a go-to remedy for natural kidney support. Here's why. Your kidneys are like the body's internal filtration system, constantly working to remove toxins, balance electrolytes, and regulate fluid levels. And to do all that efficiently, they rely heavily on hydration and a balanced intake of key minerals. This is where chayote really shines. First, chayote is made up of over 90% water, making it an incredibly hydrating food. Drinking chayote juice helps maintain the optimal fluid balance your kidneys need to perform at their best. Proper hydration is essential in preventing the formation of kidney stones, urinary tract infections, and even chronic kidney disease. Second, chayote is naturally rich in potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in regulating blood pressure and supporting kidney filtration. Potassium helps the kidneys eliminate excess sodium from the body, which reduces strain and supports more efficient waste removal. But there's more. Chayote also contains antioxidants like vitamin C and quercetin, which help reduce inflammation in the kidneys and combat oxidative stress, a major contributor to kidney damage over time. Its mild diuretic properties also make it helpful for naturally flushing out the urinary system, reducing the risk of stone formation, and keeping things flowing smoothly. So if you're someone who struggles with water retention, bloating, or has a family history of kidney issues, incorporating chayote juice into your weekly routine might be a gentle and natural way to give your kidneys the extra love they need. The question is, when was the last time you did something good for your kidneys? Benefit 3. Blood pressure regulation. Is it possible that a squash could help you lower high blood pressure? High blood pressure or hypertension is one of the biggest silent threats to long-term health. It increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, kidney problems, and more. But what if managing it didn't always have to mean more pills? Enter Chayote juice, a surprisingly effective natural tool to help support your cardiovascular health. First, let's talk about sodium and potassium, two minerals in constant tension in your body. Most people consume too much sodium, which raises blood pressure. Potassium, on the other hand, helps counteract the effects of sodium, easing tension in blood vessel walls and promoting healthier circulation. Chayote is naturally low in sodium and high in potassium, a perfect combo. That makes it ideal for those managing hypertension or looking to prevent it in the first place. But there's more. Chayote is packed with plant compounds called phytochemicals, including flavonoids and polyphenols. Studies have shown these compounds help relax blood vessels, vasodilation, improving blood flow, reduce inflammation, a root cause of arterial stiffness, and possibly even lower LDL cholesterol, which clogs arteries and raises pressure. Traditional medicine in countries like Mexico and parts of Central America has long used chayote to support heart and vascular health, and modern research is starting to back up those folk remedies. Plus, its hydration and diuretic effects help flush out excess fluid and sodium from the body, which can lead to lower fluid volume in the bloodstream, and ultimately, reduced pressure on artery walls. So if you're sipping on high-sodium soups or processed drinks, swapping in chayote juice might be a subtle but powerful shift. The real question is, what small change could you make today that your heart would thank you for tomorrow? Benefit 4. Liver support. Can a humble green squash really help cleanse and protect your liver? When we think of liver health, we often picture expensive detox kits or juice fasts. But sometimes the best support comes from simple, whole foods, and chayote is one of them. Your liver is the body's main detox organ. It filters everything: food, medications, alcohol, environmental toxins, and it works hard to keep your system clean. But in our modern world, the liver is often overworked, and that's where chayote juice can step in as gentle daily support. Here's how it helps. First, chayote is rich in antioxidants like vitamin C, quercetin, and flavonoids. These compounds help neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage liver cells over time. By lowering oxidative stress, chayote gives the liver breathing room to repair and regenerate. Next, early studies suggest that phytonutrients in chayote may reduce fat accumulation in the liver, a major win, especially for people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. This condition is increasingly common due to poor diet and sedentary lifestyle, and if left unchecked, can lead to serious complications like liver fibrosis or cirrhosis. Some animal studies even show that extracts from chayote may help prevent liver injury, improve fat metabolism, and reduce levels of inflammatory markers in the liver. It's not just about healing, it's about prevention. Chayote may help regulate insulin and blood fat levels, two major factors that, when out of balance, put the liver under constant stress. And finally, thanks to its high water content and fiber, chayote also supports digestion and regularity, reducing the toxic burden that ends up in the liver in the first place. So ask yourself, if your liver could talk, would it be begging for a reset? Or just a little daily support from something as simple as chayote? Benefit 5. Heart health. What if protecting your heart didn't require expensive supplements, just a smart, simple juice? Heart disease remains the #1 cause of death globally, and most of the risk factors are silent until it's too late. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, inflammation, poor circulation. Sound familiar? Luckily, chayote juice brings a powerful combo of nutrients and compounds that can support your heart on multiple fronts. Let's break it down. First off, potassium. As we mentioned earlier, chayote is rich in this heart-loving mineral. Potassium helps regulate heartbeat, relax blood vessels, and balance fluid levels, all of which are key to maintaining normal blood pressure and reducing cardiovascular strain. Next up, fiber. A single chayote has about 3 grams of fiber, and that's crucial because dietary fiber helps lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol that builds up in arteries and increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. Fiber also helps regulate weight, blood sugar, and inflammation, 3 other enemies of a healthy heart. Now here's the exciting part. Chayote contains a lesser-known antioxidant called myricetin. This powerful compound has been shown in animal studies to help lower cholesterol levels, prevent plaque buildup in arteries, atherosclerosis, and enhance circulation. It doesn't stop there. Chayote's anti-inflammatory compounds like flavonoids and polyphenols help calm systemic inflammation, one of the root causes of many heart conditions. And if you're replacing sugary juices, processed foods, or high-sodium snacks with fresh chayote juice, you're not just adding heart-healthy nutrients, you're removing some of the biggest contributors to heart disease. So the question is, what are you feeding your heart every day, And is it helping or hurting in the long run? Benefit 6. Weight management. Can a starchy-looking vegetable actually help with weight loss? It's a fair question. When you look at chayote, it doesn't scream diet food. But this humble squash is secretly one of the most weight loss-friendly foods you can add to your routine. And here's why. Let's start with the basics. A medium-sized chayote has only around 39 calories. That's less than a slice of bread, yet it's packed with fiber, water, and volume. The three things your body loves when it comes to feeling full. High-fiber foods like chayote help slow digestion, keep blood sugar steady, and most importantly, make you feel full for longer. That means fewer cravings, less snacking, and smaller portions naturally, without counting every calorie. But here's what makes it even better. Chayote is a master of nutrient density. That means you're getting a ton of nutrition for very few calories, including vitamin C, folate, potassium, manganese, and small but meaningful amounts of zinc, copper, and B vitamins. Plus, it's incredibly versatile. You can use it to replace pasta in a stir-fry, add bulk to soups, juice it with lemon and cucumber for a refreshing, low-calorie drink, or sauté it with garlic and herbs instead of high-carb potatoes or rice. And unlike many diet foods, chayote doesn't feel restrictive. It's light, hydrating, and blends easily into your meals. But here's the real power move. By swapping out calorie-dense, nutrient-poor foods with chayote, you're not just reducing your calorie intake, you're upgrading your diet. So ask yourself this: what if your next meal could leave you full, satisfied, and still on track with your goals? All thanks to one underappreciated veggie. Benefit 7. Anti-inflammatory properties. Can something as simple as squash help calm chronic inflammation? We often think of inflammation as something visible, like swelling or redness. But inside your body, chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the biggest silent contributors to disease. From arthritis to heart disease, diabetes, and even aging, inflammation is at the root of it all. And here's the good news: chayote may help your body fight back. Chayote contains a unique cocktail of plant compounds, including flavonoids, quercetin, vitamin C, and phenolic acids, all known for their powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Let's break it down. Quercetin acts like a bodyguard for your cells. It helps stabilize cell membranes and reduce the release of histamine and inflammatory cytokines, those chemical messengers that stir up inflammation. Vitamin C doesn't just fight colds, it's crucial for neutralizing free radicals that trigger inflammatory pathways. Phenolic compounds in chayote have been shown in early studies to reduce inflammation markers, especially in people with metabolic syndrome, a condition linked to obesity, high blood sugar, and heart issues. One study published in the journal Antioxidants even suggested that dried chayote powder reduced inflammation in adults with metabolic syndrome, pointing to its potential as a natural aid in preventing and managing chronic diseases. But here's what makes this benefit even more impressive. Chayote is gentle. It offers anti-inflammatory effects without the side effects of synthetic medications like NSAIDs, which can cause gut issues or liver stress over time. So instead of chasing the next miracle supplement, why not support your body's defenses through real, whole foods? Ask yourself, if inflammation is silently aging your body every day, what are you doing to fight back? Benefit 8. Digestive health. Is your gut really the key to your overall health, and can chayote help keep it happy? The answer is a big yes on both counts. Your digestive system does way more than just process food. It's home to about 70% of your immune system. It regulates hormones, influences your mood, and directly impacts how well your body absorbs nutrients. So when your gut's not happy, nothing is. That's where chayote juice steps in as a gentle but powerful support for your entire digestive tract. Here's how. Chayote is a natural source of dietary fiber, providing about 3 grams per medium-sized squash. Fiber is like fuel for your gut, especially for the good bacteria that live there. These beneficial microbes help break down food, reduce inflammation, and even produce vitamins like B12 and K2. There are 2 types of fiber at work here. Soluble fiber helps soften stool and feed healthy gut bacteria. Insoluble fiber adds bulk to your stool and helps everything move smoothly through your digestive tract, reducing constipation, bloating, and irregularity. But beyond fiber, chayote is gentle on the stomach. Its low acidity, soft texture when cooked, and hydrating nature make it ideal for people with sensitive digestion or conditions like IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Plus, chayote contains prebiotic compounds, special fibers that act as food for the good bacteria in your gut. This helps build a more diverse and resilient microbiome, which in turn supports your immune system and mental clarity. And if you're juicing chayote with ingredients like ginger or lemon, you're adding even more digestive support. reducing inflammation and stimulating bile production. So here's your gut check moment. Is what you're eating feeding your system or clogging it up? Now that you know the power of chayote juice, what's stopping you from giving it a try? Whether you're looking to support your blood sugar, improve heart and liver health, manage weight, or simply boost your overall wellness, this humble green squash just might become your new daily ritual. And remember, it's not about chasing miracle cures. It's about making small, sustainable choices that build up over time. A glass of chayote juice a few times a week could be one of those quiet changes that lead to long-term transformation. So here's a question for you. Have you ever tried chayote? And if not, would you now? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you use it, how you feel, or even what recipes you've tried. Your story might just inspire someone else. If you found this video helpful, type yes in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health-packed content. And before you go, check out these 2 videos we picked just for you. They could be the next step on your journey to better health. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself. You deserve it.